An example of how they torture is my friend Tashi. They tied his hands behind his back and roped him to a hook in the ceiling. Then they hauled him up so that he hung there with his head and legs dangling. Then they kicked him in the back and broke both his shoulder joints. When we got back to our cell, he could no longer hold his head up. He couldn't even feel his body. And in this condition, they dragged him off to another interrogation. Because the communists have no religion, they have no compassion either. We can expect no mercy from them and no sympathy. If they had either, they would never have invaded Tibet. The whole time I was in prison, I never heard of anyone who had appeared before a judge or magistrate. Trials were only announced, but no trial of any kind was ever really held. The Chinese know that our principal political aim is independence. To achieve this, we will never give up our non-violent resistance. The Chinese communists can never stop our struggle, not with terror, not with torture, not with killing.
Their dead oblige the Tibetans to continue the struggle and not to give up. All the victims and sacrifices will have been in vain unless one day Tibet is free.
Let us not be indifferent to the shooting of unarmed Tibetan demonstrators. Democratic countries cannot overlook the people of Tibet. Inalienable human rights must not be sacrificed to trade with China. China must be pressured to withdraw from its colonies. A free Buddhist Tibet would be an asset to peace in Asia and the world. To the Tibetans, non-violence is not a political strategy, but practical morality rooted in their 1,000-year-old philosophy. A philosophy which does not include a vengeful God who punishes sinners. Tibetan non-aggression gives proof of a genuinely civilized nation, symbolized by their national flag.